not to give anyone false hope, but I'll just share with you what I believe is true, and these are just my opinions. I believe it's more easy to get a visa during this administration compared to the previous administration. Yes, 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 you had me right. You had me right. First of all, probably I have a bias because my whole family actually got visas during this president's administration, contrary to what people believe. So to me, I can encourage you, don't mix issues. You see, the problem is people are mixing these issues. um there's a difference between you coming here without permission and coming to America with permission. He has no issues with people coming with permission. So that's point number one. My family came during his administration with permission, of course, the right way. One family came on green cards and the other one came on F2. So if you are one of those people thinking like that, you have luck. Number two, let me give you a perfect example. Just this week, I've gotten two people, clients who called me. Actually, one called and the other one emailed me. They got visiting visas. The second one, especially, is what I want to talk to you about. Under normal circumstances, it was going to be very difficult to get that visa. Why do I say that? Young, 40 years old, single, one child, no previous travel. That one usually is almost impossible. Almost impossible. Yes, she had communication skills are good, but not just any different from anyone else. And she now has a visit visa. So this is to encourage some of you who are thinking like, okay, what next? What next? All right. And when you come here on that visa, please do not overstay your visa. Every fear that is going around, I've heard, oh yeah, be careful, be careful, be careful. Be careful what? Live your life. Fear has never taken anyone anywhere. Let me tell you, for you to fear, if you're here even without papers, the only time you should fear if you have a criminal record. If you do not have a criminal record, no one should stop you from living. Like fear, like be careful. Be careful what? Be careful not to break the law. That's all I can tell you. But when people say be careful, what are they trying to tell you? My friends, do not fear anything. You have a home. You have a place to call home. And in fact, people respect you more when you don't fear. When you tell yourself, whatever happens, if no one wants me here, home is calling me, I'll be glad to go home. Whether poor or rich, that is the attitude you should have. In other words, continue with your life. Live your life. This thing of fear-mongering is completely unnecessary. Okay? So for those of you wishing to go for student visas, visiting visas, I think, in my opinion, you have even a better chance of getting that visa. And I just gave you a perfect example of a 40-year-old, single, no previous travel, who surprised me with a visa. Okay, of course, if you come to America, janetrangi67@gmail.com, you need an orientation. Do not overstay your visa so that you find yourself in these situations that people are hide. Okay, and some of them are snitching on others and telling on others. No, don't tell on people. What? Just, guys, let's just move on with life. Just keep on doing what you have to do. Life cannot stop because you're fearing or people are okay, but keep your secrets tight. Don't tell people your life. Don't reveal things that you don't need to reveal too much. But basically move on with your life. If I were you, have option A and have option B. If you are coming to America, let's not spoil papers. janetrangi67@gmail.com will help you to understand how to stay here without falling in problems. All right? Okay. All right. So I'll come back with the next videos. We've been receiving your resumes. We are working on that. Please be patient. Okay? For those of you who want more information on student visas, visiting visas, again, it's janetrangi67@gmail.com. Remember, embassy appointments are filling in very quick. Some places, even in Nairobi, you can't find an appointment right now until maybe July. So sometimes when you make a decision, make it quick. Do not delay. Okay? So that is my good news. When people bring bad news, Janet brings good news. And the good news is you are going to get a visa. If two people have gotten visas this week, unexpectedly, it means that when they tighten this other side of not having papers, it means now they give more opportunities for people to do the right things. Okay? They want more people to come and visit during the summer. They want the hotels to be full. They want you to come and spend money in America. They want international students to bring their culture and experiences and pay money for international students. They love all these things. So let's not mix issues. Because there are issues here, we start mixing issues like the problems. Which problems? There are no problems here. Everything is going to work out. Okay, book that appointment, get that admission in a school. When you get to America, understand your options. Always, your intent is very important. You cannot tell them you're coming to visit, then you reach and say, but I've seen schools, but I've seen jobs. No, you still have to stick to the reason that brought you in America. But in the event that you change your mind, of course, you have those opportunities, okay, to utilize what is available. But as always, I wish you luck. But please, let's not live in fear. Move on with your life. Respect yourself. Respect your dignity. You are very important. Okay? And if the worst comes to the worst, home is always there calling you. No one has chased you from home. Okay? So look at life like that. Personally, I will not stop even living, even for a minute. I will just keep on going on with my life regardless. But probably you have more good news than you thought. Okay, so go for those visit visas, student visas, and J1 visas, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for coming.